5 years ago, we asked, what if finance and insurance aren't just mere obligations, but the most powerful tool to protect and build wealth? Today, we celebrate 50th episode of the Policy Project podcast, where we turn insurance not into just a safety net, but into a launchpad. I am Neeraj Gupta, CEO of Policybazaar.ae. And today, we're not just talking about insurance, but reimagining it as the backbone of financial freedom. We'll deep dive into 3 real-life scenarios and see how insurance not just acts as a safety net, but helps you to build and protect your wealth. Today we have with us Kiara, a newly employed Gen Z building her career. The vision isn't just about protecting today's security, but to ensure the dreams remain unshaken with whatever life throws at her. Hi Kiara, welcome to the Policy Project podcast.
Hi Neeraj. I want to ask you, I really don't understand this passive aggressive investor behavior, right? And if you ask me, my investing strategy would be aggressive because of course the age is on my side. And it would mostly be about maxing out on equity allocations and maybe real estate investments I could, look at. But when I see in totality, I always have these family liabilities on also on my side. And I always end up thinking about what if something bad happens. So like if you could just tell me about that.
Let me just say, what your dilemma is a dilemma for a lot of people. And that is where term life insurance comes into the picture. Term life insurance is just not an expense, but it's the bedrock of your financial portfolio. What does a term life insurance help you with? It takes care of this uncertainty in your life. So if something were to happen to you, tomorrow, whatever your liabilities are, your family is there, they'll be taken care of. So for example, the age is on your side. So if you buy a term life insurance right now, it helps you by 2 ways. One, it gives you a freedom, a mental peace, but also protects your future premiums because you lock in very low premiums today. For example, at the age of 26, the term life insurance is going to cost you about 1,200 dirhams, which is less than 150 dirhams a month, which in the UAE, 150 is nothing, right?
Right.
So, and now if you wait, for example, a lot of people wait till they start a family or they have kids. And at that point of time, if you look at term life insurance, the premiums could be 2 to 3x, which means you save a lot of money by buying a term life insurance very early. The other most important aspect of term life insurance is it protects your future earnings. Typically, every person decides to build their financial portfolio by thinking that he's going to earn till 60 and the incomes are going to help him build his wealth. Yeah. But what if something were to happen at 30? Now, the future incomes are not going to come into play. That is where term insurance secures your future income because it gives you a lump sum payout, which will help your family. For example, if the main earning member is not there, now tomorrow what might happen, the wife probably needs to vacate the house. But this money comes into help because it gives you a lump sum payout so that you can continue living. Your child's education. Now you can continue, not be worried about it. Third, and one of the most important aspects is if you don't have a term life insurance and this incident were to happen, you might have to liquidate all your assets and whatever products you have. Right. Now, what term life helps you with is it gives you that security, plus also you can continue to be invested with whatever portfolio you have, which gives you a compounding effect in the long term. So the other aspect is you can pair it with a critical illness rider. What does a critical illness rider help you with? It gives you a lump sum payout if a critical illness were to happen to you. Heart stroke, cancer. Now you have to always remember when a critical illness happens, not only your potential to earn reduces, probably you'll not be able to go to your job for a couple of months, but also you have to increase your medical expenses. And that is where critical illness becomes a very important add-on or a rider to your term life insurance because it gives you a lump sum which will help you cover your expenses and also contribute to your treatment expenses. And term insurance costs probably 0.1% but protects 100% of your portfolio. Without it, a single crisis could force you to sell your equities at a loss, stop your SIPs, which will impact your compounding effect, or drain your emergency funds. So think of term life insurance as your family's airbag. I hope you never have to use it, but in case you have to, it protects whatever you've built over the years. That's the power of term life insurance. It not only protects your family, but turbocharges your wealth plan. Today with us we have Hilal and Saltanat, a couple in their late 20s and soon to be parents. The baby is expected in a few months. And the biggest dilemma, they have a health insurance which covers maternity, but with the expanding family and with the complications coming with it, they're thinking about expanding their health insurance to a more comprehensive, which gives them the peace of mind. Hi, Hilal and Saltanat. Welcome to the Policy Project.
Hello, Mr. Neeraj. Nice to meet you. So my name is Sultanat, and this is my husband Hilal. We're living in Dubai for the last 5 years, and we love the lifestyle here. And soon we're expecting our baby to come in a few months, and
Inshallah.
we would love to know more about the maternity package.
Well, basically, both of us are working, and we both have basic insurance. And it's been good enough for us. We've been getting covered, but lately we've been having conversations with peers and friends, and they've been telling us about the complications and the amount that we need to spend. So, can you just let us know about how we upgrade it? Do we change our insurance? What do we need to do? We want to get covered on our maternity, basically.
Well, thank you. And first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
I understand this is one of the biggest dilemmas soon to be parents have. They have a health insurance cover, but they think, is it adequate enough, right? So let me break it down for you. Upgrading the health insurance, right? It's not as easy in Dubai because you already are covered in a medical insurance. You have a basic health insurance, which gives you maternity for sure, but with limited benefits. Now, upgrading it is not easy because you will have to cancel this policy and buy a new policy. And you will have to tell the insurance company that I'm already pregnant, which will load the premium. So your premiums are going to increase significantly. And that is the only way you can increase your or change your cover to a comprehensive health insurance. Now it talks about refunds, right? Because if you want to buy a health insurance or a new health insurance, you would want to know what I have paid for, what happens to that. So if you've not used it enough, or if you've used it enough, then you're not going to get any refunds on the existing health insurance. But if you've barely used it, you will get some sort of a refund, which the insurance company will be able to tell you. And once that happens, then you go to a new health insurance company. You declare to them that, okay, what my coverages I'm looking for, and I'm already pregnant. And that is where they'll tell you an upgraded premium, loaded premium, and basis that you'll be able to activate the new health insurance. And once you declare to them that you're pregnant and the premium they give you, then you're covered from day one. So that's the benefit of declaring and paying the loaded premium, but then you're covered from day one. And you have another 12 months. The policy starts afresh.
What is the best thing that we can do then in this case? If for example, I want to get her on my insurance or something like that, is there anything that can happen on that front?
See, if you are already covered in your company insurance or something, then you can obviously reach out to your health insurance provider and speak to them of getting them added. But again, it'll be a loaded premium because you're already pregnant. So there are going to be fixed costs happening. Like maternity cost is now almost fixed, right? Because you're pregnant and you're going to go for the delivery. But one thing that you have to keep in mind, obviously, is once the baby is delivered, your existing health insurance is only going to cover till 30 days. So you anyways will need a new health insurance for your baby to be covered.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
mean?
So for example, Sultanat already has a health insurance which covers maternity. Her health insurance covers the baby only till 30 days of delivery, 1 month. Prior to that, you will need to buy insurance to cover your
For the baby, okay,
For the baby.
yeah. So it's a completely new health insurance,
health
basically.
insurance, yeah.
Understood.
What's the situation on insurance for a baby? Like,
See, what will happen is once the baby is delivered, inshallah, everything is fine. They will check the medical records, the delivery reports, and basis that they'll be able to give you a premium.
okay. Thank you very much.
So what's the lesson here? At Policy Project, we always recommend when it comes to health insurance or protecting your near and dear ones, don't go for the cheapest plan. But look at the plans available, comprehensive plans available, and take them to protect not just yourself, but your future. Today we have with us Sid and Ritu. Sid, a lot of you might have seen him interviewing me and the other people, and today he's on the other side of it. And what they're thinking about is early retirement. And the biggest dilemma is, how do they remain aggressive while protecting their investments. Hi, Sid and Ritu. Welcome
Hi.
to the Policy Project podcast.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
So, Sid, how does it feel to be on the other side?
Relaxed. Much more
We should
relaxed.
do that rapid fire thing again.
I remember that. Okay, so Neeraj, the question जो हम लोग के पास में है is के I am 46, she's 43, and retirement के time पे there are a lot of things which are going on, and 70% of हम लोग की जो investments हैं they are in equities, but obviously retirement के नजरिए से अगर देखा जाए, if there is something that we have to sell and the market is low at that point in time, so are there any insurance products that we can focus on except for the equity market?
So, Sid, definitely you can manage the market risk with unit-linked insurance plans.
Okay.
So, what those plans give you is in Dubai or in UAE, those plans give you an option to invest your money in funds, the underlying funds.
Right.
And those funds could be aggressive, conservative. So, whenever you believe that the markets are becoming a bit dicey or you're not very confident on the future, how the market is going to go, you could move your funds from an aggressive portfolio to a conservative portfolio. What that gives you the benefit is it conserves whatever you've made and parks it into a conservative, which means the risk lowers down. Obviously, the upside is also lower, but at least it protects your downside. So obviously, you can look at unit-linked investment plans.
So we've avoided whole life policies all of our lives. But tell me, can it replace our portfolio in bonds?
So whole life policies need to be looked at as a post-retirement safety net. So what it can help you with is it covers you till 90, 95, 99 years, which means if you survive till then, you also need to be assured that you get some money, right? Because nobody plans life post that. But what it also helps you with it protects you if something were to happen in between. So what it gives you is it gives you a sum insurance, some insured coverage for your life. So if something were to happen to you in between, it'll help you with a lump sum payout to your family.
Okay.
And the other thing that I would recommend, other than the whole life plan, is buying a health insurance and a critical illness cover.
Okay.
So those are the two expenses which can really derail or eat up into your investment portfolio. So my recommendation, build a health insurance cover and also a critical illness cover. Why critical illness is the most important? Because people don't realize that if a critical illness were to happen, not only the potential to earn income will reduce, but you also have to spend money on your treatments. So critical illness becomes an important play from that perspective. So if you want to do that, retire early, please buy these insurance and retire peacefully with tension free.
At Policybazaar.ae.
Thanks, Ritu. Thanks, Sid. I hope the session was informative for you.
It was.
It was.
Cleared up a lot of doubts.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Insurance here isn't just about covering risks. It's about building the flexibility in your portfolio. Building insurance helps you really protect and build your wealth, which gives you the freedom to retire early peacefully. 50 episodes later, here's the truth. Insurance is not just a cost, but the best lever to protect and build your wealth. And the people who are able to understand that, they get to be truly financially independent. This is Neeraj Gupta signing off from the Policy Project podcast.